Hey guys, this is section 4 for our review, and here we're talking about word problems and modeling. For number 59, we're looking at flag casting a 42-foot shadow. Okay, so if this is our flag, the shadow is going to come somewhere like this. There's your 42 feet. The angle of elevation of the sun is 57.4 degrees. What is the height of the flagpole? So we're looking for this side. This is going to be a tangent problem. So tangent of 57.4 is equal to x over 42. 42 times tangent of 57.4 is equal to x. And when I do that out, so 42 tangent 57.4, we get x equals 65.67 feet. An airplane rises at an angle of 15 degrees with the ground. Here's my 15 degrees. Find the distance it has flown. Okay, that's up here. When it has covered a horizontal distance, this is the horizontal, of 1,500 feet. Alright, we've got adjacent and hypotenuse going on. So cosine of 15 degrees is equal to 1,500 for x. Multiply both sides by x. Divide by cosine of 15, we get x is equal to 1,500 over cosine of 15. Which equals 1,552 feet. For number 63, we've got a 150-foot high office building and a 6-degree angle of elevation. How much further does she need to walk? So that's this guy. So we're doing tangent of 60 is equal to 150 over x. Multiply both sides by x and divide by tangent of 60, and I get, so it's just tangent of 6, not of 60. X equals 150 divide by tangent of 6. So 150 divided by tangent 6 equals 1,427.15 feet. For number 64, points A and B are opposite sides of the not-so-great canyon. Point C is 200 yards from A. Angle B measures 87. Angle C measures 67. Okay, this doesn't look like a right triangle to me. What's the distance between A and B? So I'd like to know what's up here. I've got some opposite stuff. This is going to be law of sines. Sine of 87 over 200 is equal to sine of 67 over question mark. When I do this out, multiply by question mark on both sides and divide by the other stuff, we get the question mark is equal to sine of 67 divided by sine of 87 and times 200. When I do that math out, we get the question mark is equal to 184.35, in this case, yards. Okay. Let's jump over to the next page. We get two ships sailing from Boston, the Constitution and the Gaspee. The Constitution is sailing due east, so let's go in that way. We call B Boston, and the Gaspee is sailing 43 degrees south of east. So south of east is like that. Let's call that G. At some point, the Constitution has traveled 115 nautical miles, and the Gaspee has traveled 98 nautical miles. How far apart are the two ships? Based on this stuff, I'm going to apply law of cosines. Question mark squared is equal to 115 squared plus 98 squared minus 2 times 115 times 98 times cosine 43. When I do that out, so 115 squared plus 98 squared minus 2 times 115 times 98 times cosine of 43, we get that question mark squared is equal to 6344.28. When I take the square root, we get the question mark is equal to 79.6 miles. In fact, nautical miles at this point. All right, next up, we got depositing some money in an account. There's my starting amount, so we're looking at $1,500, 4% interest, compounded yearly, 1 plus 0.04 to the T. Cool. Your friend is going to be 2,000 times 1 plus 0.01, and then that's also the T. In 10 years, I'm going to plug 10 in for both T's. We're going to see what happens. So 1,500 times 1.04 to the 10. This is 2220.37. And 2,000 times 1.01 to the 10. 2209.24. You are going to have basically the same amount of money. You'll have $11 more than your friend. All right. Number of mosquitoes has tripled every year since 1999. The key here is I'm going to set this equal to 0. So every year after that's going to be a number. So there are 2,500 mosquitoes, so it's my starting value. And then tripled, that's times 3 each year. And in order to figure this out, we got to figure out how many years after 1999 is 2005. That's going to be 6. So 2,500 times 3 to the 6th. I have a feeling that's going to be a huge number. That's going to be 1822500. So in 6 short years, we would go from 2,500 to 1,822,500 mosquitoes.